There's about 1,000 Lucarios in the Pokemon anime, and today we will be seeing who is the strongest. Just want to mention I will not be including the 2 movie Lucarios that we saw in this list, but let's go and get right into it. A quick honorable mention is Riley's Lucario. We don't have as much information on this Lucario as the others that's on this list to compare it, so he will be in the honorable mentions. I know he's a pretty powerful Lucario, taking on that Aggron and all, but we don't have as much on him. Coming in dead last is Maylene's Lucario, and if Maylene's is at the bottom, that tells you how powerful Lucario trainers are. The only reason Maylene is last is because, while yes, it did take out 2 of Ash's Pokemon and lost to Buizel, took out 2 of Dawn's Pokemon, and it had lost to Pulse Magmar, at the same time, a lot of those Pokemon that it defeated were kind of smaller, weaker Pokemon. Chimchar, Staravia, Piplup, and Ambipom. The battle it had with Buizel was dope, pushing it to activate its ability. And one of my favorite battles in Diamond and Pearl. Unfortunately, Maylene's is at the bottom, but it's still a very great Lucario. It pains me this Lucario isn't at the bottom of the list, but I gotta give his credit where credit's due. Number 6 is Cameron's. Yeah, Unova Ash wasn't the greatest, but this was Ash at the league, so this was supposed to be Ash at his best in that series. Lucario took out Unpheasant, Snivy, and Pikachu. Yeah, that's saying a lot. As much as we all hate that battle, we gotta give him his respect for taking out 3 of Ash's Pokemon in the Unova League. But at the same time, that isn't the greatest accomplishment either. In number 5, we have Kukui's Lucario. And yeah, I know the 2 times we saw it, it lost, but the 2 Pokemon it lost to were both Ultra Beasts, which are pretty powerful, legendary-like Pokemon. For it to go toe-to-toe with Naganadel, with Alola League Ash, who did become the champion, mind you, I gotta say, Kukui's Lucario is definitely topping Cameron's and Maylene's at that. In number 4, we have Roy's Lucario. Now, we haven't seen much of Roy's Lucario, but every Lucario going forward has a boost just because they have the capability to Mega Evolve. But the battles we've seen of Lucario, he has not lost yet, taking on Slaking, 2 Steelix, Vileplume, Samurai, and the Snake Pokemon. It's clear that Roy has some type of aura bond with Lucario as well, which I think gives it a little bit of boost in terms of compared to the other Lucarios. But we definitely need to see this thing in more battles to really see where its strength level lies. In number 3 is my favorite Lucario, Korrina's Lucario. And I gotta say, before Journeys, it probably would have been higher on the list for me, but Journeys did kind of ruin it. In X and Y, Korrina's Lucario was a beast, man. It gave me my favorite gym battle in all of Pokemon. The battle between it and Pikachu was amazing, both when it was going berserk and when it finally mastered its power. I gotta say, seeing the Korrina and Lucario story was amazing, but Journeys, her first battle back, Lucario loses to Dragonite. And I mean, yes, it is a Dragonite. It's a pseudo-legendary Pokemon, but this was Dragonite's first battle. It just got caught. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Then they showed that Mega Lucario lost to B without using any Gigantamax. I was like, oh yeah, she's cooked. It's over. I don't know what the heck they were doing. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I had a hard time between number 2 and number 1. And the reason for that is because I believe if these 2 Lucario battled it out, that the battle could go either way. And that's Gherkin's and Ash's Lucario. Now, yes, obviously Ash's Lucario is probably the strongest, the world champion Lucario after all. But if you remember Gherkin's Lucario, he's the Mega Evolution guru. And from the few appearances that we've seen, I believe Gherkin could beat Ash's Lucario in certain circumstances. Reason being is Ash's Lucario is still kind of a young hothead. And if you remember anything from when Gherkin and Korrina's Lucario threw down, that's the whole reason why he got on Korrina's case. Where Mega Lucario was going berserk, base form Lucario came out and blocked the attack, put Korrina's Lucario down easily. And then when they had a Mega Evolution fight, yeah, it took her out in no time. Ash's Lucario is strong, and honestly, it's a lot of plot armor. But there are moments where it gets kind of like hot-headed, like when it was losing against Greninja, things like that. So honestly, if these 2 were to fight, I can see it going either way. Yeah, more than likely, Ash's Lucario is the strongest because they have this insanely overpowered aura, Gigantamax aura spheres, all the, kind of BS plot armor that they pulled. But honestly, I think Gherkin's Lucario is a lot more seasoned and can overtop Ash's. But this is my ranking of the Lucarios. In the comment section down below, let me see you guys' rankings. Who do y'all think is the strongest? Who do y'all think is the weakest? And if y'all even just want to do a ranking based on not just based on their strength, but their personalities too, let me know. Because honestly, out of all these Lucarios, my favorite is Korrina. Korrina's Lucario is on top in terms of being the best developed, best personality, things like that. But in terms of strength, it more than likely is Ash's or Gherkin's. Thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out the other ranking videos where I see Ash's Pikachu versus Captain Pikachu and also determine who's the strongest Charizard in the anime as well. Make sure you join the PokeChat Discord server. The link to that will be in the description down below. And don't forget to follow my other socials as well as I post clips from YouTube there. Trademan1, peace out.